Run it back, Philly. No frauds, no fanboys, no intros.
Somebody asked him, and this sounds like something. This sounds like something Howard Eskin would ask Doc Rivers. Somebody asked him if the Sixers come up short this postseason, should they make big changes?
To follow up on this topic, your goal is the finals. Your focus is the Nets right now.
Yeah.
But do you think that if your goals aren't reached, generally speaking, that there could be changes made?
I don't, but you guys do. You know, and
He sounds mad right away, dude. This is what this guy's done with the media for. Look at Keith Poppe. What is he doing? This is what he's done with the media for 3 years now. He gets so offended, bro, right when they ask him something like this.
But do you think that if your goals aren't reached, generally speaking, that there could be changes made?
I don't, but you guys do. You know, and I've always said that, not just for me. I'm saying that up front. I think that's the dumbest thing in the world.
I'm so glad I waited to play this, bro. Somebody sent it to me, and I was like, I'm not pushing play until I'm doing it live. Why did he say that? I think teams making – look at his face. I can't even hit play, man. I can't breathe. Why did he say – teams making changes when they come up short is the dumbest thing in the world? Is that what he said?
I don't, but you guys do. You know, and I've always said that, not just for me. I'm saying that up front. I think that's the dumbest thing in the world. Okay, you don't make it to the finals, so let's blow the whole team up. You know,
No, Doc. If you don't make it out of the second round for 3 years in a row, you get fired. Not one time if you don't make it to the finals, you blow the whole team. We're talking about 3 years of the same thing after 4 years of the same thing before that. But nice downplay. Nice downplay.
So let's blow the whole team up. You know, I use this as an example, and it's a great example. If Kevin Durant's foot is 1 inch back, they change coaches. What a dumb thing that would have.
He's so mad about that question. Oh, man. No, I mean, what is he supposed to say? I mean, he's not supposed to get so angry at somebody asking him, basically, should you be fired if the Sixers don't get there? He should just be like, you know, that's not up to me. That's not my decision to make. If we fall short, the organization's going to make the decision that they think is best for the team. He gets angry and he goes on this rant. And he said if Kevin Durant's foot was back 1 inch, they changed coaches. He's talking about the other team. I forget what team the Nets were playing in that series, but Durant hit a 2. If he hit a 3, Brooklyn moves on. I forget how that went, but I knew what he meant by it. But
it's back. If Kevin Durant's foot is 1 inch back, they change coaches. What a dumb thing that would have been.
Doc Rivers thinks NBA teams firing coaches is dumb. He thinks he never should. Bro, Boston traded you. They traded you because you had value at the time. And they got a first-round pick for you. The Magic fired you. The Clippers fired you. The Sixers are going to fire you if you don't get it done this year. But you think coaches getting fired is dumb.
I'm just making a point. That's pretty good, wasn't it?
He's so mad. Now he has to play it off.
That wasn't bad.
Yeah, you didn't do that. Yeah, no. I didn't even have to dance on that. That's a fact. And I don't know that, honestly, but that's what everyone said. So,
bro, he was heated. He was heated. Anthony Hayes, in Doc's mind, he's Greg Popovich and above criticism. Yeah, he is it's just, it is what it is. We're gonna find out very soon, what happens. We're gonna find out very soon, but Doc saying he doesn't feel like the team is under pressure is funny to me. Him kind of saying, if you don't get it done, you don't get it done. It is what it is, whatever, is kind of funny to me. And then him getting mad about that question and basically saying it's dumb for the NBA. It's dumb for NBA coaches to get fired if their team doesn't succeed. But he's been fired twice and traded. Talk about Josh Harris. Okay. Thank you for that. I forgot about that. Josh Harris purchases. Wait. Let me say it the way that it's supposed to be reported. A financial group led by Josh Harris purchases the Washington Commanders for $6 billion. $6 billion. First of all, shout out to, I guess, Dan Snyder for making $5.2 billion off of the Washington Commanders, and they've never sniffed anything since he's owned the team. They've been awful. They've been terrible. He bought the team for $800 million. He sold it for $6 billion. The Washington Commanders, Redskins, whatever you want to call them, were never even close to being good. And this guy made $5.2 billion. So, and they forced him to sell. So he was like, what are you talking about? You telling me I got to go live happily ever after with $5.2 billion? That's not too bad. That's not too bad. I'll go do that. But what I want to say is that when it comes to Josh Harris, is that Josh Harris is just a businessman. Sometimes in sports you get lucky and you get an owner that is a fan of the sport. You get an owner that was just a rich guy who was a fan of basketball, so he wants to own a basketball team. Mark Cuban, the dude out, the Clippers owner, some other guys that are fans of the team, and that's fun. I don't know if that equals winning or not. When did the Mavs win last? Dirk Nowitzki, 2011. But Josh Harris is just a businessman. Here's what Josh Harris did. He bought the Sixers when they sucked. They tanked it. They drafted players so that they could put posters on the outside of the Wells Fargo Center, sell the city hope. Look, we're going to be good again. Look, you're not going to suck forever. It's going to be great. We got 2-3 young stars. It's going to be great. Come back to the arena. They sell tickets. They sell jerseys. The worth of the team skyrockets. He makes a massive profit. He doesn't actually care if you win or not, because why would he care if you win or not? People keep saying this, like, we got to get this owner out of here. He doesn't care about basketball. He doesn't care about winning. Of course he doesn't care about winning. He's not here because he likes basketball. He's here because him and his rich friends wanted to make a couple more $1 billion so they could then take that to go make more $1 billion. I don't know why. It's an ego thing at that point. It's not like he needs money for something. It's just he just wants to be the richest man in the world, I guess. But yeah, Josh Harris doesn't care about sports. He buys things to he buys investments to make a profit, and that's what he did with the Sixers, and that's what he's going to do with the Washington Commanders. It just is what it is. You can't be that mad. The only thing that sucks about it is that the owner is in charge of things. And when it's someone like Josh Harris and his dumbass friends like Scott O'Neal, who resigned after there was the rumors that he was involved in the Mikal Bridges trade, and they hired Brett Brown and Elton Brand to be yes men so that they could tell him what to do because they thought they were playing real life 2K with $1 billion sports franchise. That's when it becomes a problem, because Josh Harris is then in charge of hiring a coach, and he just says, oh, Doc Rivers, I know that name. That's, if you ask me to name a couple coaches off the top of my head, he'd probably be one of the 2 or 3 that Josh Harris could name at the time. So he thought, oh, he's a great legendary coach. We got to get him. So he brought him into a meeting, 5-second lunch dinner or something, and hired him for 5 years, $25 million. Didn't even ask him a question probably. So that was a problem. Somebody that knew a little bit more, maybe would have been like, no, we need a younger guy, somebody that maybe played the game in the 3-point era, somebody that doesn't have the biggest blown lead resume in the history of the sport. But That's my take on Josh Harris. He's a money man. He buys sports franchises. That's what he does. We shouldn't expect a billionaire who made an investment to actually care about the basketball going in the hoop and getting to the NBA Finals. Why would he care about that? If the Sixers start to suck again and they go on a tank, he's just going to sell the team.
Run it back, Philly. No frauds, no fanboys, no intros.